This is an overview of the first beta release of UI Toolkit support in the dialog system for Unity. This release lets you design your dialog UIs in UI Toolkit. Based on feedback for this release, UI Toolkit implementations of Bark UIs, Quest UIs, and Selector UIs will be forthcoming. First, import the beta release package. Then let's play the demo scene. The dialog UI is purposely minimalist to make it as easy as possible to understand the structure of the dialog UI. In the demo, this dialog UI is assigned to the Dialog Manager's Dialog UI field. Since it's not Unity UI, it's not inside the canvas. It has a UI Toolkit Dialog UI component. Now let's take a look at how it's structured. The Dialog UI uses three separate UI documents: Alert, Dialog, and QTE. These correspond to UI document assets in the project. If we open the Alert document in the UI Builder window, we can see that it has a root container, an alert panel, a background image, and a label for the alert text. It's important to note the names: container, alert panel, and alert label. Now if we go to the UI Toolkit Dialog UI component, you can see that I entered those exact names in the Alert Elements section. Let's look at the QTE document briefly since it's simple. It's also optional. You can omit it if you don't use QTEs. It again has a root container and elements for each QTE. I've entered their names in the Dialog UI's QTE Elements section. And now on to the main show, the dialog document. Here we have a dialog panel containing two subtitle panels, one for NPC, one for PC, and a response menu. Each subtitle panel has a container, a subtitle label for the subtitle text, and some optional elements, a continue button, and a portrait name and image. Note that the elements all have unique names. We'll set those up in the dialog UI soon. The response menu has an optional portrait image and name container, a progress bar for the timer in case you set timeouts for your menus, and a number of response buttons. You'll need to add a number of buttons here to hold the maximum number of responses that any single menu can have in your game. Note that they too all have unique names. Going back to the dialog UI, let's look at the subtitle panel elements list first. Here, I've specified the element names for the NPC and PC subtitle panels. The NPC panel's index number is 0, and the PC's index number is 1. So above, I set NPC subtitle panel index to 0 and PC subtitle panel index to 1. You can also add additional subtitle panels to the subtitle panel elements list. As with Unity UI, you can use these extra panels using the panel markup tag, set panel sequencer command, or dialog actor components. In response menu elements, I've entered the element names just as they are in the UI document. And that'll do it. UI Toolkit has built-in tweening features, so you can make buttons change color or expand in size when hovered, and have other effects, without having to do anything special in the dialog system. If you have feedback for us, please leave it on the forum or Discord server. Thank you for watching.